guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in to another one of my videos. Do be sure to hit the like and subscribe if you've not done so already. So in this video, I want to do a Q&A slash resolution video. I basically put all of the questions I got based on my story and some of the questions that our viewers have asked into this bag, and I am one of those people who somewhat believes that if I don't get around to doing something during the year, it becomes a resolution for the new year. So those are in this bag, and I'm just sort of randomly going to pick different ones, and I hope that ultimately some of your more frequently asked questions do get addressed in this video. I'm most likely going home, like to my parents' house for Christmas, so I'm trying to film this before Christmas Day, but I would be surprised if you guys see this before Christmas Day itself. I am going home, so I haven't done any cooking, so it can't be a mukbang, unfortunately. So here we go. If you do see your question answered, do be sure to leave it in the comment section that you asked the question. Okay, so first question. Is Matthew also Canadian? So if you saw my story time, you would see that I was speaking about how I'm actually Canadian, and I did do some of my schooling there. So Matthew is not Canadian at all. He is actually fully British. He is Scottish to be precise, but he did grow up in London. So no, Matthew is not Canadian. Okay, so this person asks, why England? So I've been getting this question quite a lot from a lot of different viewers, and if I can be rather honest, I personally feel like the values that I grew up with as somebody with West Indian parents are a lot closer to the values in the United Kingdom. So that is why I did look into it for university. Will you be moving back to Canada? So that is not the plan in the short term. So I have gone to university in the UK. I definitely will be applying to jobs in the new year. So at this current moment, it's not actually my goal in the short term, but I am a white Christmas advocate. I believe that Christmas misses something really important when it does not snow. So if you're Canadian, you know that maybe around the end of October, sort of, moving forward, everything changes around Christmas. You start, your wardrobe changes, you start taking out your parka, you start taking out your winter boots, maybe you start changing your tires to snow tires. So a lot goes into Christmas, and I think that I'm just miss the anticipation and the rituals, and of course, the snowball fights and the snow and the general white Christmas atmosphere. So I definitely want to, take Matthew to Canada when there's snow on the ground. And I'm sure that, eventually we might become, I guess, sort of inverse snowbirds, people who fly into Canada for winter. So I'm not really looking at living there in the short term. What is your favorite holiday tradition? I definitely have to say that to me, nothing tops the food and the Christmas music in Trinidad. We do have sort of a proud Hispanic heritage, and we have these carols called parang, which are basically sort of, well, they are carols in effect that sort of speak about the holiday season in Spanish.
The very idea of a true Trini Christmas is one which evokes imaginings of celebrating with family and friends, a smorgasbord of festive food, music, dancing, and maybe overindulgence. Even for those of us who are usually home for Christmas, Paramin is seen as the pinnacle of what a true Trini Christmas is all about, and for good reason. The crux of the celebrations in Paramin during the Christmas season is the Parang Fiesta that has been hosted by the Paramin Development Community for the last 45 years and counting.
So to me, no Christmas is complete without those. I spoke about being too lazy to do a mukbang, but we have like a lot of holiday foods and drinks that I cannot live without. We have sorrel, which is sort of a flour that you boil and you sort of squeeze and you sweeten. Some people add alcohol.
Now,
you say you love me, baby. Now that we are together, I can't wait till the morning comes. Oh, girl, and I can't wait till the eve.
Then we have something called punch de creme. That is the correct pronunciation of it. It's punch de creme is a French sort of a combination of an English and a French term. So there is it is alcoholic, okay? It's sort of like eggnog, but not really. It's milky at its base, but it is alcoholic. So I absolutely love punch de creme. It tastes like bay leaves, if I'm looking for a comparison that I think most of you would understand. So in summary, really there is no favorite place for Christmas. I think that everybody sort of does it differently, and I can definitely like do a combination of the three, you know, in my day-to-day life, with the exception of the snow, obviously. What did you learn in 2023? I think I learned that TikTok can become an addiction, and the best thing to do is actually to look at reels on Instagram and Facebook rather than TikTok, because I genuinely feel like I would keep telling myself, okay, 5 minutes of TikTok, 5 minutes of TikTok, and that would turn into like an hour, 2 hours, and then I would sort of be overcome with the urge to kind of do the dances and do the trends and post, and it was becoming too much. Let me know in the comment section if you have also found this. I'm not knocking anybody who is a TikTok influencer or anybody who you know, enjoys TikTok, but I just think that I was developing an addiction. So moving on to the resolution portion of the video, you guys would have to sort of leave in the comment section throughout the year if you can see that I've followed any of these, because I think I'm like everybody who basically goes into the new year with all of the good intentions, and as time goes by, you know, I just end up sort of neglecting the gym membership and you know, doing all of these things that ignoring all of the things that I basically pledged to do at the beginning of the year. So the first one says, I will finally make an Instagram for this YouTube channel. So I have realized that I don't actually have an Instagram specifically for this YouTube channel. So I definitely will be making a an Instagram account just for this channel, and I will definitely perhaps make a community post or leave it in the description box when I have actually made it. This one says, I will get serious about going to the gym. So I started running in 2023, as in, you know, outdoors, like in like on public parks, kind of recreational fields. So I definitely enjoy that quite a bit. In terms of the gym, I genuinely feel like I get so lazy to actually physically take myself there and be productive. So I think that I'm gonna pledge that I will try to run on a schedule rather than I pledge to go back to the gym, because I end up paying for these memberships and I don't end up using them, and I end up buying like a collection of literal gym clothes and just never using them. I end up doing it more to say I'm doing it than actually doing it. I think I would like to be more active in the new year, but I'm not really sure if that would include the actual gym. I will learn to cook in 2024. So this one has been haunting me. It really has. I just spoke about going home for Christmas because I didn't cook for myself. So this is definitely one that I would have to try and keep up with, and I may actually start posting my progress. But I do really want to get into the kitchen to wash this space and see if I do actually end up posting what I cook. So those were a couple questions and a couple resolutions that I am sharing with you guys. Do let me know in the comment section if you saw any resolutions that you share in common with me, and also if you have questions, do feel free to leave them in the comment section, and we'll definitely come back with my official Instagram for this YouTube at some point. So what are your holiday traditions this year? Like, do you live for the decorations? Do you live for the food? What really makes you happy in the Christmas season? So that will be all. Thank you so much for watching, and I guess I'll see you guys in the new year.